Well, the son of a wealthy hedge fund founder is charged with murdering his own father. Police say 30-year-old Thomas Gilbert Jr. shot his father at his luxury Manhattan apartment on Sunday, then staged that crime scene to make it look like a suicide. Lise Wheel is a Fox News legal analyst. Doug Burns is a former prosecutor. All right, Doug, so police say they have everything from the murder weapon to the motive. Is it open and shut?
Well, they have a very, very strong case because what happened was they went to the son's apartment and they found magazines, shell casings that matched the weapon, and most importantly, a box. And I was in a case myself where they found a firearm box in somebody's attic. It was very dramatic because the box almost always has the serial number on it, which will match the gun. So, having said that, where the defense is going to be going is one of two routes. One would be, I know it sounds unusual, but sometimes you do see a plea of guilty in cases like this where it's overwhelming.
Yeah, get the guilty plea.
And two, real quick though, just so we talk about some viable defense, they may try to raise some kind of mental defect.
Well, which brings me to the case, and Lisa, we've talked about this case before, the Texas teen who claimed affluenza, the wealth of his family,
driving drunk
for his behavior. Could you see some sort of defense, since we've already seen that in some cases?
We saw that in Texas,
and here?
I think that's what they're going to have to mount, the affluenza. I was just so rich I couldn't connect, right from wrong. But here's the thing that's a little bit different from that Texas case, and he did get off with 10 years probation, which I thought was actually a horrible result. But here's what's different. This kid, he's 30 years old. This guy then tried to stage it as a suicide, right? So he knew right from wrong.
Allegedly,
allegedly, trying to allegedly make this look like a suicide.
Hard for Lisa to use that word.
I know, allegedly.
Well, they have so much evidence. There's so much out there already.
So much evidence, exactly. But he allegedly put the left hand on his father's chest to make it look like he had, shot himself. And the police looked right at that and said, this is a cover-up.
So apparently, again, allegedly, right, in this story that the police are now telling the press, the son was upset because the father had said to him, I'm going to give you less weekly allowance than I've been giving you, because the father essentially has been footing the bill for his son's life. So police say the motive had to do with money. Doug, as a lawyer, though, could the money actually get him off? Meaning, could he hire a good enough attorney that he doesn't see the full impact of this case if he is indeed guilty? Can money basically buy him a break?
Money cannot buy you a break.
It'll buy you a good lawyer.
Trial, it can buy you very good counsel, which often can make a difference. But the idea of getting the best counsel is going to sort of guarantee a victory, no. But the other point I want to make real quick, it's interesting, is that remember the box the mother's in. This is her own son charged. So if the prosecutors turn to her as the representative of the victim, the father, she may weigh in with, hey, you can offer him a more lenient plea.
Interesting. Now, the mother's role in this case is also noted. The son came to the apartment and said, Mom, I really need to talk to Dad. Can you go get me some food?
Exactly. Go get me a sandwich.
And she left, and then she got a bad feeling, she said. She comes back, finds her husband dead, and calls the police.
Exactly. 15 minutes later. So that the timeline there is, and the kid left, apparently did not say goodbye to anybody, which was also odd and not, in his character as well.
So what is he facing exactly right now? What potentially could be his punishment?
Premeditated murder.
Years to life. Meaning, in simple English, the minimum you serve is 25. You could serve as much as life. You're eligible for parole after 25 years. If he's convicted of first-degree murder. Second degree in New York State.
Is really the only way to go if you want to defend it rather than just take a plea.
By the way, the confusion on the second degree, first degree is only like police or corrections officers. So people in New York, they say, why is he only charged with second degree? That's just the way it works. Second degree in New York's the equivalent of first degree.
But also premeditation, don't forget about that. Sometimes people think premeditation means he had been thinking about it for months and months. It could just be in those moments where he came to the apartment, got, mad about his father not paying as much money to him, and asked the mother to go. That's premeditation.
A very sad case.
It really
Apparently
is.
His father was very well loved among the community.
Exactly.
And now look at this family.